And you can unmute yourself if you would like. So Onyx and Peter, maybe you can unmute yourself. Hi, this is Marcy, and we are so happy that you are here at our X39 review and testimony. Today, we are really excited to have two leaders in our company. Peter No has been a professional network marketer for a decade. He has built many international businesses, over $1 million in sales annually, multi-million. And we are so blessed that he decided to join this business. About 7 months ago, I said, Peter, what do you know about stem cells? And the rest is history. In addition, we have a special guest, Onyx Coale. Just so you know, she is a top female network marketer in the United States. And we are honored that she found this activating stem cell patch and started to share the journey. And because of that, we are all here. So Peter, with this, tell us, why stem cells?
Thank you so much, Marcy, for that lovely introduction. And thank you everyone for getting on this call today on our, I forgot what day it is today. Yeah. 10th.
Friday.
Okay. Friday. Oh, Friday. Oh my God, it's Friday. So thank you all. I mean, you could be doing a million things or maybe not, but thank you. We really appreciate your time. And, you know, 7 months ago when Marcy just came to me and she just asked me, what do you know about stem cells? It really brought to me back the time because, as Marcy said, I've been in the industry for over 10 years, actually in the health technology for over 10 years. I've been in network marketing for over 15 years. So I've had not a lot of success in the beginning, but 10 years ago, I said yes to health technology. So I've been blessed to be in front of a lot of trends, especially in health, anything that had to do with natural. And about 5 years ago, I've been blessed also to get into the frequency world. And the reason why I'm sharing this story now today is because why am I so excited about this little patch right here? It's because I know what's behind this little patch. It's this patch is, to me, literally the future of how people can regenerate and repair. And I'll say that word over and over and over again, because what in today's times, what tool can we give people to actually give them the ability to regenerate and repair? So, you know, really quick on when Marcy came to me and asked what I knew about stem cells, I know that people had to pay a lot of money for it. I knew that it was very invasive. I knew that the results wasn't really 100%, but rich people that have money can afford to do it because they wanted to find another way how to regenerate and repair. So when she sent me the video and she said, there's a company called LifeWave, and I looked up the company, I knew that it was a 15-year-old company that specializes in frequencies. So they created patches already before, but now 10 years ago, the owner, David Smith, knew that the future was going to be about stem cells, and he put in his own money, millions of dollars, and 10 years of research and development into what we call the first stem cell activation patch. So when Marcy came to me, she introduced this to me. I just tried it. The second day, my eyes just lit up. It was like getting brand new eyes. My dreams were so vivid. My sleep was so deep. And I just starting having energy all the time. And I share this with my friends. Fast forward 7 months now, we reached the top of the comp plan. And one of the main reasons when I first joined though, is when Marcy said that she found the person that was in this business who just so happens to be the top female income money earner in network marketing in the USA. I got excited about that because in my career, I've never had a real mentor or someone to really look up to. And when she mentioned her name, I did a little research too, and I found some like, I found credibility that I always was looking for. So long story short, in the last 7 months, I've learned so much. I've never met so many cool people in my career as in the last 7 months as now. This business has just taken off, and I'm just so excited about it. So Marcy, I'm gonna pass it back on to you because I would love for you to introduce our guest speaker today.
Absolutely. So we are thrilled. So Dr. Rhonda Donahue about 6 months ago said, "What do you know about stem cells?" And I said, well, I knew that there could be injections, $10,000. They're expensive. That maybe it's maybe from placenta, not your own DNA. And she goes, I found activating stem cell patches. And I said, you got to be kidding me. And she goes, no. She goes, I want us to try it. And I said, well, let's go online and research. And what I found was Onyx Coale. And I knew Onyx Coale from back in the day, 10 years ago. I started network marketing a decade ago. And I knew that Onyx Coale built the biggest Monavie business in history as a woman. And when I saw who was running this show, I told Ron, I said, we are going to call the company and find out her ID. And we are going to enroll with her. And we did. And I wanted a mentor. I wanted a leader. I wanted someone that was fully connected to corporate and to David Schmidt, our CEO. And then a week later, she looked us up in the tree and she called us up and she says, I'm Onyx Coale. I'm coming out to California. I want to meet you all. And that was the beginning of a journey. And I will say that she has trained and educated us and been my biggest advocate and mentor, Peter, and both of ours. She always has our back, and she is the most kindest, loving woman I have ever met. In addition, she knows how to run a rock solid business, and we're all learning. So Onyx Coale, please just let us know your story, what the product's all about, why the business. We just want to hear from you today, and we just want to say thank you for bringing us on this journey. And can you unmute yourself?
Oh, thank you both. And we've only just begun.
Yes. So we're having
I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can. We had a little problem. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead and start.
No problem. No problem. Well, thank you for the sweet words from both of you. And this journey has only just begun. And it's been quite a ride already. And I'm so grateful because I see myself as a light worker. I think so many of you are light workers, and I think it's no mistake that we're all together with this beautiful little frequency patch that uses light. It's magical. So as Marcy was saying, to give you a little bit about me, I'm 53 years old. I live in Key Largo, Florida. I live on 2 acres on the ocean. I built a network marketing business, a juice company, several years ago, and I made every mistake in the book. But I worked my business consistently and persistently. And over the 7 years, I personally enrolled 225 people. During that time, I grew my personal organization to over 400,000 people, which was cool. I earned $17 million, which was amazing. But the really cool thing was I helped more than 50 people within my organization become millionaires. Some of them earned 1, some of them earned 2, some of them earned 4, some of them earned 8. And I think the biggest one was one of my girlfriends from Australia. She earned like $12 to $14 million. So network marketing is real. I will tell you honestly that my whole life, I always ran from network marketing. No, get away from me. I don't want any of that stuff. And I would run. And I finally said yes, and I put my sneakers on and I went to work, and I worked my business consistently and persistently. At the time, I had 3 young children, and I built my business in the nooks and cranny of my overall life. At November of 2012, I sold my business for multiple 7 figures, and I retired. And I have been retired and enjoyed retirement. But then this beautiful woman I know from California, her name is Kathy. She called me it was either late July or early August, and I was in Santorini with my 22-year-old enjoying Santorini. And Kathy called and said, Onyx. I said, yes. She said, have you heard of this company called LifeWave? And I said, no. And she's like, well, they're 15 years old. And I said, well, I still never heard of them. She's like, well, I've been wearing this patch, and not for nothing, Onyx, but I already have a testimonial in 4 days. I'm like, really? And she said, yes. And they want me to build, but I'm telling them I'm not building without you, but I'm not telling them your name. I'm like, okay. She's like, so what do you want to do? I said, Kathy, I'm in Santorini right now. I kind of want to enjoy Santorini, but when I get back, I'd be happy to look at it. And so when I got back, Kathy and I got together and we sat and we looked at everything with the gentleman. And I said, great, gentlemen, I like everything I hear. Please send me all your information. So they sent everything to me that night. And I called Kathy the next day and I said, Kathy? And she said, what? And I said, are you in? And she said, why? And I said, because I'm joining. She's like, you are? And I said, I am. So why did I say yes to this business? The truth is I heard a bell and I recognized that I was supposed to be here. When I sold my organization in November of 2012, every CEO you can imagine called me and said, Onyx, we're going to fly you here and we're going to fly you there. And I said, gentlemen, I've been everywhere. I don't need to go anywhere. If you all want to show me something, come to Florida and take me to lunch. That's exactly what they did. So they flew in and they showed me their companies and their comp plans and their products and what was coming. And I ended up with a second education on network marketing, which was beautiful. And you guys will, if you don't know this about me, I have a dyslexic brain. It moves very fast, and it does like Rubik's cubing of businesses, if that makes sense. And so I could see it. It didn't take me long to figure out that LifeWave actually hit 10 out of 10 boxes for me. Most of these companies hit 4 out of 5, 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10. And I always jokingly say it's kind of like a boyfriend. If they only hit 4 out of 10, it's really not good enough. They need to hit 10 out of 10. So I saw very quickly that what Kathy had brought me was something really special. And then I got a chance to meet David. And I really aligned with David. I aligned with his integrity. I aligned with what he's about. I align with, the way I describe him is a man that's got 1 foot in the scientific world and 1 foot in the spiritual world. And he's really, really jazzed by the science. Like you'll know because there's like 100 patents here and more than 80 scientific studies, but he's also very, very spiritual. And he is, I've always said he's a man that's getting downloads. So it's no mistake that you're on this call. It's no mistake that you're here now and that we're all here together. So I said yes. I guess it's been 9 months. I thought it was 8, but Marcy's got the track, which is great. And in that time, I've had the most beautiful experience, not just for myself with the product, not just for my children with the product, not just for, you know, my partner, Chris, with the product, but I have met the most beautiful people who have been attracted to this organization. Being that I've built a network marketing business before, this has been different. And the difference is the type of people for me that it's attracting. I would say that 1/3 of my organization is network marketers. I would say 1/3 of my organization are MDs, chiropractors, acupuncturists, that sort of people. And then 1/3 of my organization is spiritual healers and regular people who have no network marketing experience. So it's a really beautiful mix of people who I think have heard a bell and have tried a product that hopefully has made a shift in their lives. Now, for each of you, it's different. One of the things that I talk about when I used to fly around and do meetings is, you know, I would ask people, how many of you are sleeping better? And 3/4 of the room would stand up. And then I would say, okay, how many of you have had a reduction in pain? And 3/4 of the room would stand up. And okay, how many of you have more energy? And, you know, 3/4 of the room would stand up. And then I would say, how many of you feel more joy? And all the women would stand up and start yelling, that's me. And I would be like, yeah, you're right. And I've been jokingly saying, imagine a world where all the women are happy. If the women are happy, then the men will be happy. And I can tell you, even though that we're in this strange environment right now where life has not been the same, and an opportunity to assess what we want in our lives and how we want to live our lives and what we want to do and the way that we want to do it, It's been a beautiful time for me. I've really taken advantage of going within, of asking myself those questions, of taking the time to heal the things that need to be healed with me. Because when we come out of this, make no mistake, we're going to be in a whole new world. And I, for one, am not bringing my baggage from the old world into my new life. So let's talk a little bit about my testimonial and what's gone on for me. I'm not somebody who has had pain. When I first put the patch on, I put it on just at the back of my neck. Corporate has done more than 80 scientific studies, and when they do a study, they pick a spot in order to put the patch. The two spots that corporate picks are the bottom of the neck and just below the belly button. But the truth is, with X39, any spot will do. And so the power of this patch is you'll put it on, wear it for 12 hours, take it off, throw it away, rest and rejuvenate for 12 hours, and then put a new patch on. Now for myself today, for instance, I have 2 patches on. Yesterday, I think I had 3 patches on. It varies from day to day. You do not need to wear more than one. One patch is more than enough. But for me, these patches have taken on a life of their own. And I wake up in the morning, I say to the patch, where would you like to go today? And wherever it tells me it wants to go is where I put the patch. And so the stem cells will move systemically through your body looking for the weakest link. So for myself, I put the patch on the top of my neck the first night. And what I noticed is that I slept really well and I dreamt crazy dreams, like really vivid dreams. And now it's 9 months later, and I can tell you I'm still sleeping like a baby, having incredibly vivid dreams. It's really, really beautiful. And you know, and I know that if you are dreaming more, that means that you are sleeping deeper. So for me, I know that that's helping me in order to repair. The second thing that I noticed in my world, in my life, was that my hair started growing. And so I had like all this new baby hair growth. I don't know if you guys can see it. Well, now you can see it's been like 7 or 8 inches. Look at all this hair. This is all new hair that's grown since I started with X39. The length of it is incredible. And I've cut it already twice in the, what'd you say, Marcy? It's been 8 months since I've been here? 9 months, 8 months, whatever it's been. I see a 5 from Peter. Is that a 9?
About 8 or 9,
8 months.
somewhere.
8 or
It
9.
goes so
Okay,
fast, we're having a hard time
know, right?
keeping it straight. It's like, what day are we?
Exactly.
What month are we?
Doesn't matter. We're having fun. We're all together. It's all good.
Doesn't matter.
So that was the next thing that I noticed. And then I have a little age spot right here. That is almost completely gone. And it's shrunk in size, and it's much, much lighter. I have a lymph node that's in the fold of my left leg. It's about that big. It's been there for 15 years. I've tried every kind of everything you can imagine to move the lymph node. And I got this idea. I'm going to put the X39 right on it. So that's exactly what I did. I put the patch right on it, 12 hours on, take it off, throw it away, wait 12 hours. After about 7 days, I woke up and that lymph node had cleared like 95%. I started squealing, Chris, come here, come look at this. And he's like, Onyx, what are you squealing about? Today, it's still there. It's very, very small. It's about 1% is still left. So incredible. Then what I noticed is I go get a massage once a week from my massage therapist. I've been doing it now for almost 3 years. And after using the X39 for 3 weeks, I came in and she said, Onyx, what are you doing? And I said, what do you mean? And she said, I've been working on you every week for 3 years, and you are a wiry racehorse. Your body is totally different. What do you mean? And she said, it's more relaxed. I'm able to work on you on a much, much deeper level. I said, ooh, that's really interesting. Then what I noticed is I've had calcium deposits in different places in my body. One of them has been here above the gums, basically, of my teeth, if that makes sense. It's under the gums. The massage therapist, could feel it in my neck, and she could feel them all breaking up. She's like, these calcium deposits are completely breaking up on it. And I said, I know, it's incredible. Look how much I can move my neck now. It's like, woohoo! So I noticed the calcium deposits changed. Then the next thing that I noticed is when I brush my teeth, my gums have been bleeding for a long time. And I've noticed that they're no longer bleeding anymore. Along with all of that and all this crazy making that's going on, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have absolutely, it's like, whatever, you guys can go do whatever you want to do. I'm living my life over here, and I'm in peace, and I'm in joy, and I'm enjoying this time. And I'm not letting anybody disrupt me or rock my world. I am solid and secure in who I am. And so what I've noticed in the 8 months that I've been here, anecdotally, is that people are retracing, and they're retracing on a physical level, on a spiritual level, and on an emotional level. So what I hear over and over and over again is, Onyx, what's that X39 patch going to do for me? And I tell them the same thing, don't know. The way I'm going to know what it's going to do for you, here, you tell me your experience from wearing the patch. The one thing I would say to all of you is, when you're wearing the X39 patch, please drink more water. All of us are not drinking enough water. And if you happen to be somebody who goes through detox or does a light detox, I didn't detox at all. I'll tell you the one part I did. But if you're drinking water, it allows the body to push whatever toxins are in your body out. For myself, I didn't go through a detox. I didn't have any flu or headache or anything like that. But after being in for maybe 3 weeks, there was a Saturday night that Sierra had come down, my daughter, from Miami to have dinner with us, and Chris and I made dinner. It was like 6:30 on Saturday night. I went outside to the lanai, and I fell asleep on the couch out there. And Chris came out there. He's like, Onyx, what are you doing? And I said, I'm done. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, I'm done. I'm going to bed. My body is done. I'm going to bed. And I know that that was my body shutting down so that it could actually heal itself. So what I say to everyone is, trust your body. Your body has a computer that knows exactly what your body needs. I don't know what your body needs, but your body knows what it needs. And the neat thing about this patch, what I've seen, is that it gives your body what it needs to do to heal itself. This patch doesn't cure or heal or mitigate anything, but what it does is give your body the tools that it needs in order to retrace you in your journey of back to health. So that's sort of it in a nutshell. Why this product? Why X39? Marcy was asking me, again, and it's one of my 10 reasons. And so one of the things that I've said is that I like to stand in front of a stampede with a product that everybody wants. And so what does that mean? That means that you want to have something, in my mind, that is unique. It's not something you're going to pick up in a grocery store. You want to have something that's affordable, which $99 a month for a 30-day supply to me is very, very affordable. And you want to have something that is a large market. So Marcy and Peter both started out the call with, what do you know about stem cells? Well, this is what I knew about stem cells. I knew that stem cells today was currently a $200 million a year market, and it was expected to explode in the next 3 years to become $300 billion. Holy moly, right? Now, I was around and aware when CBD was just starting to take off. And I remember talking with one of my girlfriends about it, because today CBD is $512 million. And in 3 years, it's expected to explode to be 22 billion. Big market, but not as big as stem cells. And when the CBD was just starting to take off, I was having conversations with people because I could see there was about to be a big market. But what I could see was it was going to be a consumable market that was going to be everywhere. It was going to be in Coca-Cola. It was going to be in shampoos. It was going to be in tampons. It was going to be at the grocery store. It was going to be everywhere. And that means it's not a market that is something specific, that is something that they have to get from us. So I knew that even though CBD was going to be a big market, it wasn't the right market for me based on what I knew about marketing and about building a network marketing business. So much, I believe, about being a success in a network marketing business is about picking the right company. You have to pick the right company, you have to pick the right timing, and then you want to get into ideally the right organization that you align with and that other people around you will align with. Because the neat thing about network marketing is we go together. We don't go alone. We all latch on and we go there together. So I love that because in traditional business, most people get ahead by stepping over somebody else. In network marketing, you get ahead by helping other people, by lifting other people up. And for me, I was in total alignment with that when I finally understood. I was just always afraid of network marketing, and I was afraid of something I knew nothing about. At 53 now, I imagine what would have happened if at 22, I would not have been afraid of network marketing, and I would have actually looked at a network marketing opportunity. Now, would I have picked the right one? Would I have understood all those things that I understood today? Maybe, maybe not. But the interesting thing is, I walked past an opportunity because of what other people said to me about the opportunity, rather than exploring it for myself to decide, is this a business model that I personally am in alignment with? And for me, this is the idea and the reality that you're not going to get anywhere in network marketing without lifting other people up is absolutely huge to me. So that's one of the many, 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 many benefits of network marketing.
Wow.
See, I talk a lot.
It's amazing. Well, what I love, Onyx, is that, you talk about what happened to your body. You talked about why you fell in love with the activating patch. And you also talked about why it's such a great business opportunity. And, it's powerful. I will ask, and maybe you already touched on this. Have you touched like how we wear it? Like we did, you talked about that, right? How we put it on and activate it for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. Yeah.
Take it off, throw it away,
Yep.
let your body rest and rejuvenate, and then put a new patch on 12 hours later. Absolutely.
What I really love about the product itself is that it is frequency based, and when it hits the light of your skin, it activates something called GHK copper peptides in your body. It actually elevates it. And when it does that, it does 3 really important things to your stem cells. It activates it, it makes more of them, and it makes them younger. So what do I mean by that? Well, to activate your stem cells really means to mobilize it. And Peter always has a really great analogy. He's like, okay, if your child or your grandchild was walking down the street and sprained his ankle, they still have all their stem cells. And they actually go and mobilize to the area. And they're actually something called a pluripotent stem cell. And they turn into whatever cell your body needs to repair. But as you get older, actually by the time you're 30, you've lost about 50% of your stem cell activity. And by the time you're 60, you've lost almost all of it. So now, I'm 53, grandma, right, walking down the street, sprains their ankle. Their army just gets tired. Their stem cells aren't activated anymore. They don't mobilize. They don't go and repair anymore. And they're not young pluripotent stem cells anymore. So they're not turning into what your body needs. And so what we have found is that we're all repairing differently. As Onyx says, it repairs what you need most. For me, I'm recovering from stage 3 breast cancer, and I've been a really sick girl for about 3 years. And when my girlfriend Rhonda Donahue said, put the patch right below the base of your neck and wear it for 12 hours on to activate, and then wear it 12 hours off to repair, I started doing that. And what I found in the first 2 days is that I had metal coming out of my mouth. I was detoxing chemo. The next 3, 4, 5 days, I didn't notice anything. And day 6, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but all of a sudden my skin got really soft, like right there, right on my fingers, my neck. I'm like, why am I so soft? And then by day 10, I called Rhonda because I've had PTSD, emotional issues. I keep thinking that I'm dying of cancer. And I called her and I said, Rhonda, I'm not dying anymore. Like, I know I'm living. This is never coming back. I am emotionally settled. And so for me, it hit my emotional first, where a lot of people, it could hit their physical first. I also have chronic UTIs from bacterial infections that I can't seem to clear. And now it's going and clearing that. I would have an attack that lasted for 9 months. And now my attacks are only lasting for about 5 days, and it's a miracle. And the other fun fact is that it rebuilds your collagen, and your hair gets super long, and your skin starts to glow. Okay, I have to say, I was at a grocery store yesterday buying a bottle of red wine because I can drink wine again. And I had a mask on. And the lady said, I need to ID you because you look so young from here up. And it made my freaking day. It was hard. I had my gloves on to go into the purse and grab everything, but I felt great. So I would love to hear a few more testimonies. Bob, see, if you're there, I want to let everybody know about how you don't have to sleep so much anymore. Can you give us a quick testimony? I'm going to unmute you, Bob. Are you there? I love your testimony.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm really enjoying this. Thank you very much, guys. Well, my testimony is this. I put the patch on, and first of all, let me tell you that I have not slept, or I've needed to actually take a nap every day for the last 6 to 8 months. I'm in my 71st year, and I didn't want to take a nap. I had to take a nap. I couldn't go any further. So the first day I put the patch on, I don't notice anything. Second day, don't notice anything. Third day, don't notice anything. But my son pointed out to me that I did not take a nap that day. And I thought, by golly, he's right. The fourth day, I didn't take a nap, but the energy came. And the energy I have helps me to not have to tell my grandson, Grandpa's tired, he can't play. Grandpa can now go outside and play ball as long all afternoon or all evening or whatever it takes. I can now do that. To get back with my family and get to be able to do the things I've missed is amazing. And I'd forgotten about this, and I thought about it last night, and I mentioned it, but my mental clarity is incredibly, I'm aware, and everything, colors are brighter. The day is nicer. It's almost that joy thing that you women experience. So I tell you, it has been just a miracle for me.
Thank you, Bob. He's basically not sleeping 10 hours, 12 hours anymore. He doesn't need his naps. He's like, has all his energy back. And, that's what being useful is all about. Peter, can you unmute yourself? I would really love to have Suzanne and Bridget give us our testimony. And before that, I just have to tell Suzanne, thank you. Suzanne is a professional network marketer. She's built a lot of big businesses. She has decided to join our business just recently. And she already has become a mentor for me. And I don't even know if she knows that yet, but she has given me some really nice tips and advice just today. And I am so in gratitude for this woman. So Suzanne and Bridget, tell us, why are you coming into this business now? Let me unmute you, Bridget.
Suzanne first and Bridget's next.
Okay.
Actually, we'll let Bridget go first, and then we'll have Suzanne go next.
Okay, and I've unmuted Bridget. Go ahead, Bridget.
Hello.
Hi.
First of all, thank you, Peter, for helping me get signed up on the diamond today.
Anytime.
You're so smart and so helpful. Well, this is my 5th day on the patch. We got into this because we trust Dr. John Harmon, who contacted us about it. He's known us and taken care of my husband and I for a while. And mostly my husband, he lives in a lot of pain. He's had back surgeries, multiple back surgery. He has knee problems. He can't live without Celebrex, or he just has terrible nerve pain. And he doesn't sleep very well at night. He's up several times a night. He never gets REM sleep. He goes to bed about 7 o'clock every night. Well, after about 3 days on the patch, he realized, he said, you know what, I haven't taken a Celebrex for 2 days, which for us is a miracle.
Wow.
He was able to watch a movie till 10 o'clock and go to bed, and he slept all night. And to us, that really is a miracle. For myself, I have so much energy. In fact, I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning because my cat wanted me to get up and watch her eat. She's fun like that. But I'm not at all tired. I've always taken a nap, and I haven't taken a nap for 4 days. I've been in the food industry. I've been a server for 48 years. I retired last year. And the other morning, I woke up, it was 7:15. I'm always up between 3:30 and 4 a.m. So, and this is just day 5.
That's amazing. What a testimony, Bridget, in 5 days.
Yes.
The way we like to say this, gift the patch, let the patch do the work, because it does. And that's what's really happening. It's simple. And that's why from a business, we're in momentum, because we just gift and then the patch works. So Peter, what is Suzanne going to be able to come on and say hello?
Yes. Yes. Let me introduce Suzanne. And I think I won't, because I'll be keeping sound off. Suzanne, I'm gonna pass it to you. Suzanne, can you hear?
Okay, I sure can. Just 1 second, I'm starting my video.
I think the feedback of it.
So Peter, you might need to move a little further away from Suzanne, possibly, so we don't have an echo. Are we okay there? Suzanne, are you able to unmute yourself? Oh, there you are. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Can you hear me okay?
You sound great.
Wonderful. And you look 100% more beautiful than ever.
I appreciate it. This is Suzanne. She's a professional network marketer. And other than Onyx, I have a feeling she's going to be my next mentor. So thank you so much for coming into this business. We're going to learn a lot from you.
Well, thank you. I'm sure that it will be equally appreciated on this end as well. So let me tell you our story. I have been involved in wellness and holistic since I've been a little girl. I was raised in an Amish community outside of Philadelphia with my grandparents. And we've always been a person who has just loved the natural. We have a large family, so I'm the matriarch of a large family. We have 6 children and 22 grandchildren. So that is, and for those who listen to me, they stay healthy and well, and most of them do. Peter and I have known each other for a long time, and he's told me about the patches for several months, but I've been busy with our wellness centers. We have 2 wellness centers in Huntington Beach, and I've been busy taking care of them. But I tried the patch when, after a knee injury, I had tried all of my modalities and then still was not successful. I put the patch on, and within minutes, I absolutely could feel the warmth and the difference. And within 2 days of wearing the patch, I wore 2 patches on my knee area and 1 on my neck, the X39 on my neck. I was walking at my 5 miles a day without pain. And I said, I'm in. Let's do this. I've got a lot of people to share this with. And so I'm so excited to be part of the group. And with this testimony, I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you, Suzanne. And thank you so much. We're so excited to have you in this business with us. Peter, let me go ahead and bring it back to you. It's 1:39. Why don't you let people know how they can get the patch retail or wholesale, and about our 30-day money-back guarantee.
So, Marcy,
Yes, Onyx.
before you do that, can I talk a little bit about the space that we're in right now and the opportunity that's standing in front of everybody, and then give it to Peter?
Absolutely.
Okay. I think thank you. It's been a beautiful call. I want to remind everybody that this patch does not heal or mitigate or cure anything. The only thing in that patch is organic crystals, and it's a light frequency. It's your body that's doing the work, which is beautiful. The testimonials today have been just like everything I've seen. It's just been life-changing, and it's just such a joy to be with each and every one of you. I think you all know that we're in a global reset right now, and we're going to come out on the other side in a whole new space, in a whole new world. And each one of you that chooses to say yes, either to use the patch as a customer for yourself, that's terrific, or whether you want to build the business. What I want you all to know is that you have a power in your hand to be able to make a difference in the world, to be able to do good in the world. And with this little patch, you have the chance to bless people with health, and you also have a chance to bless people with wealth. And it is, I think I heard a stat last night that said 91% of Americans are concerned about their economic future. And so even though we're in a global reset, excuse me, I would encourage all of you, do not shy away from approaching people and recognizing that you have something that can help them. This time, just like any other time, is your time. You decide. And so I'm encouraging each and every one of you to go out and to build a business now in this environment, both in terms of better health and in terms of better wealth. Because if you come across somebody who's not sure where their income's going to be in 3 months, you've got an answer for them today. If they don't take any steps today, in 3 months from now, they're going to be in a worse position than they are today. So they're better off to get started today in building something that will then help them stabilize in 3 months. Okay, so now I'll be quiet and give it back to Peter.
And you know, the one thing I really appreciate about Onyx and, you know, being in the industries, because, well, when I came in and I asked Onyx, how do you build this? How do you build this? You know, what are the numbers? Because I'm a numbers guy, right? She's like, Peter, there is no numbers. I'm your roadmap. I'm just going to roadmap you. So everybody here too, you know, because we're all coming into this business. I know we're in business, meaning helping other people for their lives to become better. There is a financial part attached to it, but I do believe every single person here did not come into this business more as a financial gain, but really how to really be out there and just share something. And before I get into how to get started, you know, where in today's real times, can you own a business? And I'm going to use the magic word, the magic number is $5. It's $5 a day. Where can you have a business for $5 a day where you don't have to get your own website, manage a whole accounting team, manage a whole customer service team, managing a whole support team, doing the selling, the distributing for you, the shipping for you in over 100 countries? Where can you do this all in the comfort of your own home, with your own phone, by just saying yes to $5 a day for your own health and take control of that now? This in today's times, I really believe it's a more than essential. And where can you buy Onyx as your business partner for $5 a day? That's priceless, right? So so to get started with us, literally just say yes to your health. This is $149 plus tax and shipping as a retail customer. You can get this at wholesale for $99. Then to join us as a business, we only have 5 different packages, anywhere from a bronze package, which is $125, to a diamond package, which is $15.99. We recommend everyone come in with a silver package. For 90 days, you get this at wholesale. You get 90 days worth to absorb yourself, share it out. And if you get results, and if you see your friends, your neighbor, your mom, your dad, your loved ones getting results, then we can always talk about the business and show you how to roadmap you, okay, for your future. Customers do get a full 90-day guarantee, and distributors do get a full 30-day back guarantee. But I can tell you, nobody returns these, okay? It just works. Nobody returns this. And again, you can start with us. We already have a turnkey system for you. We do this every day. We share this patch every day. And the secret really to this business is what we've learned from Onyx, and it's really called 3 and 3. And especially now, it makes a lot more sense because we're spending breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home every day. Can you share this with 3 people? Can you make 3 phone calls? Can you mail out 3 patches to 3 different people every day? Yes, we can. Can you call them 2-3 days later and follow up and ask them how you're doing? Yes, you can. And can everybody here today, more than ever, get on webinars like this? Just use technology and leverage it. Just bring on 1 person a day, 1 person out of those 3 people. Just like how Dr. John brought on Bridget today. We got to meet her for the first time. That is exactly following this business. There is no more skills. It's just join a community, see everybody's beautiful face get younger every day, every week, and let's just help the economy move, okay? The economy needs us. Our people need us. People need their health back, okay? This is a true health and wealth program, but let's go out there and share this patch. And I'm so excited. And thank you all for getting on this call today with us. And I hope you learned something, okay? And share this information with everybody you know. Marcy, I'm gonna pass it back on to you to close it out, and love you all.
Okay, so I just want to just reiterate what Peter says because he's marvelous, which is get with the person who brought you here today and say, hey, I'd like to buy this retail for $149. You can also go to their website and just click buy. But we recommend wholesale. Pick your pack. We like the silver pack, which is a good 90-day supply. 3 sleeves, get it to you at $99 a sleeve. And then you are in the business and you can share it. Isn't that amazing? Or you can just have it wholesale and enjoy it for yourself. Either way is great. There is, once again, a 30-day money-back guarantee on that. So on day 25, if you don't want any more of your product, send it back and get a full refund. We love that this company supports our product in that way. The owner and CEO of the company, David Schmidt, is generous. If you decide, hey, like Peter and I did, we want the diamond pack because we want the 19 sleeves. We want to share it. We want to gift it. For $1,600, you get 19 sleeves. It gets it down to $84 a sleeve. And you are active for 3 months to do the business. And in the compensation plan, you make a little more money. But here's the great thing. Get in where you're comfortable, because in this company, there is no pressure. You just upgrade when you're ready. I actually got in at a silver. And when Peter was ready to buy a diamond, I just upgraded before him. And then I made a little extra money. And we use these little gifting envelopes, and it's so simple. Basically, it just tells you how the patch works. And we basically got that script from, guess who? Onyx Coale. And then we just have our labels. And basically, when Peter says mail out 3 a day, we just mail these out. We follow up and we invite to Zoom. And we all got diamond packs, so we had enough patches to gift. And if you want to do that, get with the person who brought you here and say, I want a silver pack or a diamond pack, or you can go to their website and just click join. So with that, we are a gifting business and we have gifted to this beautiful business. Thank you so much for coming today. We will be recording this. We will put the recording on WhatsApp and on our Facebook page. And we do have a training tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time with Peter No and myself. And he will be going over the details of the compensation plan, how you make the money, and how it looks on the back office. So, and we will record that because I know a lot of you want that recording. So with that, thank you so much for coming today. Onyx, thank you for sharing your wisdom. Peter, Bridget, Suzanne, Bob, thank you all for sharing. We love you all. This community is awesome. Goodbye now.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Love you all. Goodbye.
Bye, ladies. Bye, ladies. Bye, Onyx.
So
Bye.